is that when you look out, one went out. We normally send two out because there's a witness. See, somebody to help you with what you probably saw that might be able to tell you that, no, that's not it. And see, sometimes that's not what we're willing to do. We're not willing to get with nobody else and let somebody see it and see if it's really what it's supposed to be. And so sometimes you get your little word, and you bring it back to the house and you've accepted it for what you saw it as. But you didn't know that it was really death that's in the pot. So you bring back that, and you bring that back and you share it with other people. And what you do is you don't understand that you're really bringing death instead of a fragrance to life. And so when you look at this story right here, it said that they gathered herbs and found a wild vine and gathered thereof wild gourds in his lap and came and shred them into the pot. See, sometimes you take your word, you get what you believe you got at home, but you don't want to share it with nobody. You don't want to call nobody and ask somebody, am I seeing it right? Am I hearing it right? And what you do is you take that word and you begin to shred it up. And then you get mad when somebody come in here and they want to put, they want to check what you're putting in the pot. You have an issue with that. Why? Because you don't really have the heart. Or as a servant, see, a servant don't always know what the master do. And sometimes as a servant, you have this zeal, but not according to knowledge. And you wanna serve the house. You have a great desire to serve the house. But you don't really understand, in your serving, you gotta find out, why would I paint the pastor's house yellow? Because he wanted his house painted. When he really wanted it blue. Maybe I should ask him, what color can I paint his house? So I can do the favor that he wanted. See, when you really serve, you serve with the idea of pleasing the person that you're serving. You don't serve doing your own thing and call yourself serving the house. Well, I gave what I gave. Yeah, but did you give what they told you to give? See, when you talking about being on a team, you talking about taking the team concepts. You talking about taking the team's principles. You talking about taking all the training, all the teaching, and everything, you bottling it all up together. And now it's game time. It's time to play ball now. Now you got to make up in your mind, is this the time to do such a thing that they taught me? And this is what we do in this house. In this house, this is a great pot. This is a great people in this place. And you can't bring anything and shred it up and put it in the pot, servant. We thank you that you serve. But we want to get you to understand that even in your serving, you must serve at the capacity level of the order and the structure that's been given to you. Even when we get together, we go on trips. The ladies go on trips and they do things together. Does it help for you to just get with them and say you got with them and you got together? When they said this is the way we was going to do it, but yet you had your own way of doing it? Is that really the serving that God actually spoke of that's from your heart? Are you really trying to meet the man and the woman of God's heart when you do it your own way? That's not the servant that God is calling us to be. That's not the servant that teaches us to become mature to be a son. So they poured out for the men to eat. And it came to pass, as they were eating of the pottage, that they cried out, O thou man of God, there is death in the pot. And they could not eat thereof. See, this pot was what they was going to partake of. We can actually look of what they was finna eat of. It's just like God having a table prepared for us. It's like God having, when we meet on Wednesdays and we meet on Sundays, what we doing is, it's a pot that's being prepared. We're a great pot, but it's like it's some food that's being prepared for us. And we have to make sure that what's being prepared that we can partake of.